Yeah, yeah, yeah. Doom Final back again, and today I'm going to review another film for Hayley Movie Club. If you didn't get the reference there, the film is the 2003 film Johnny English. Now, yeah, this film is, as I said, for Hayley Movie Club. So if you click right here, it will send you a link to Mr. Hayley Britt, the man that runs this. And basically what happens is Mr. Hayley Britt suggests us to do a film every week. To review a film, we review it, we put the hashtag Hayley Movie Club and a title, he finds it. He then puts a big video up on Tuesday of him reviewing this film, and then suggests another film for us to review for the following week, and then he puts snippets of our reviews in the big video. Yeah, as I say, the film this week we picked was Johnny English, as we are doing Spoof Month. 2 weeks ago, when I started, it was Shaun of the Dead, and following week was Scary Movie. So this week it is Johnny English, and this is a spoof of James Bond. Now Rowan Atkinson's in this film, and the film is basically about sort of almost a spoof of The World Is Not Enough, where there is a few scenes of The World Is Not Enough in this film. Basically there's a funeral for a special agent in MI7, and that's a pure rip of a scene. There is a pure scene shot of Tomorrow World Is Not Enough in it, and yeah, all the secret agents are at this funeral for Agent 1, as his name is, and Rowan Atkinson is in charge of showing where people are to go. But he is an agent all the same, but he's a very poor agent, so he gets put in charge of these small things that are easy for him to do. And somebody blows up this funeral and kills every special agent in the MI7. And then the MI7 gets a phone call about a plan to steal the Queen's crown, the royal jewels. And the only person left to do this is Johnny English. And lo and behold, the Queen jewels do get stolen. And it's up to Johnny English to recover these jewels. And yeah, we find out it is actually John Malkovich's character, Pascal Salvich. I think that's how you say his name. He is a Frenchman in this film. Very poor French accent, I have to say, but he's a Frenchman in this film. And he is the cousin of the long related winded way of being the Queen's some sort of cousin. So his plan is, if he steals these jewels, he can become the King of England, but they show you a picture and it's actually the UK, but they call it all England. But it's being Scottish made me a little bit angry, because they did do the mainland and show us it as Scotland and England together, and Wales, and they called it all England. But anyway, enough of me being Scottish and patriotic. I'm just on here to about the film. Yeah, and well, Johnny English has to go and get these jewels and stop John Malkovich from becoming king. And he does it in silly ways. As I said, this is a spoof. It is a comedy spoof. There's also Ben Miller in it, and Natalie Imbruglia. I think that's how you say her name. My name's a weird, it's a strange second name. Basically, Natalie is the love interest sort of thing, but she's also an secret agent. She's like the Bond girl in this, and Ben Miller is the sidekick of Rowan Atkinson as Johnny English. He's like the lower agent, but he is actually a better agent than Johnny English. But because he is the sidekick and he's not high enough rank yet, nobody notices this. Yeah, this film, personally, when it was picked, and I knew it was going to be picked because there was two films. All the films Hayley Movie Club has reviewed in the past, I knew the Aeroplane was out the window. I knew Aeroplane was not going to be done. So I thought about all the specials I could think of, and the first two that came to my mind was The Naked Gun or Johnny English, and I just knew it was going to be Johnny English. Because Alan is English, he is an Englishman, so obviously he's going to love this Johnny English. But you might know, but he picked Johnny English, and voiced my complaint, sort of complaint, it wasn't really a complaint, but I voiced this on Twitter and on YouTube to his on the channel when he announced it, that I wasn't too happy because I didn't really like this film. I did like it when it first came out because I have been a fan of James Bond all my life. I've seen every James Bond pictures since GoldenEye, so I've seen every Pierce Brosnan film and I've seen every Daniel Craig Bond films at the pictures. So when this film came out in 2003, I'd already seen 3, I think there might have been at that point, films out. So I'd loved James Bond. I had seen all the previous ones, so I'd loved James Bond and Rowan Atkinson. And when it was 2003, I'd obviously watched the Bean movies as a kid. I loved the Bean movies, and I still hold the Bean movies as fantastic films. And I'd also just recently watched the Blackadder's at that point. And I loved the Blackadder, so I loved Rowan Atkinson, and I loved James Bond. So a comedy version with being James Bond as a kid, I thought this was going to be the best thing ever. And really, I didn't find it that great. Maybe it's because I'd seen the Austin Powers beforehand, and they were the same. They were a spoof of James Bond, and I preferred them. So maybe that's why I didn't like this film. And yeah, when I watched it recently, because I just got it so I could watch it for this, and again, I watched it with a bit of not wanting to watch it, but I sat down, made myself watch it, and yeah, I didn't like it again. I just could not get over it. I thought maybe a second watching, maybe a rewatching of it, like I done with Shaun of the Dead. Watched Shaun of the Dead, and I liked Shaun of the Dead a wee bit after watching it a second time, but watching Johnny English after years of not seeing it and rewatching it just for this, thanks Alan. That's all I can say. Thanks for making me watch this film, because I didn't like it. Still can't stand the film, and the second one, the sequel, is even worse. So really, I would say if you're into slapstick humour, if you're a kid, anyway, if you're a kid, you'll love this film, because it is all slapstick humour. So you'll love it if you're into slapstick humour. If you're into your more grown-up humour, you'll probably not like this film. If you're a big James Bond fan and you don't like slapstick humour, do not watch this film. If you want a film to put on that you can do anything else, like put it on just as background noise, this is a film you can put on as background noise. There's better films out there for you to do that with, but if you want one that you can still sit and play, if you want to sit and play your Xbox or PS3 or whatever console you've got, and you want to put a film on just for background noise while you're playing, you can do this. This is a film that does it. Are great films, and I would say this film at its highest would be, and I'm in mixed minds about this because I don't like reviewing films too low, but probably 2.5 to 3 would be my highest rating for this film. I wouldn't put it too high. It wasn't that great for me. It wasn't a great watch for me. But hey, you might like it. Leave a little comment below and tell me what you think of this film. Leave a like as well if you like my review of this film. Also, if you go up the top and search hashtag Hairy Movie Club and followed by Johnny English, you will find other people's reviews of this film, and go check them out because they're all great. I actually sat down a couple of days ago before the big video was brought out for Scary Movie and watched everybody's review and loved them and subscribed to a few of them. And you should always do the same because they are fantastic. So give them a check out, not just watch me, because they're actually better than me. But hey, thanks for watching, thanks for tuning in, and I'll see you later. Cheers. Plenty leaf. Deep plenty leaf. Sorry, my childhood fancy coming real. I thought I had to do it since it's sort of a James Bond film and not many people do reviews of James Bond films. So I thought I'd put that in because, yeah, I want to be James Bond, always have been. So can I get a martini, shaken not stirred.